This is Tim Grant again here, just with another Bravo practice video. I haven't uploaded in a while, but unfortunately, I had to cancel my trip to U.S. Nationals this year. Um, so I actually don't really mind sharing kind of where my Nationals build ended up. So we're gonna run it up against a Briar deck. This is the zero cost kind of lightning deck. I don't know the exact build that most people are doing because it's still being worked on, but this is kind of close. Um, if you're watching kind of UK Nationals, there's a lot of them running rampant, so people have been kind of holding on to this for a while. Um, so I'm gonna just jump into it, probably do two games and kind of narrate how things are going, and we'll see how the AI deals with this. All right, so as usual, I play less controlly and more mid-range beatdown. Um, so I'm actually looking to kind of just disrupt a game plan. So with this hand's actually kind of bonkers, but unfortunately, um, yeah, unfortunately, I'm on the play, so this is not going to be amazing. But I can at least force this through and Spinal Crush. So either this is using some armor, or they're going to eat a Spinal. So computer's weird, eats a Spinal, which is actually really good. I don't really care about the pitch order right now. Wow, that's a good draw. Honestly, I'm just gonna take whatever this is, um, and then I'm gonna crack back with another Spinal because I'm not terribly worried. This isn't usually how this goes. Sure, I'll take six, whatever. Um, so we're hitting with a Spinal. The question is, do I Arsenal or not? I think we Arsenal tear Asunder. Yeah, do we Arsenal tear Asunder or Rouse? Rouse is actually usually gets cut, so I'm just gonna treat it like it's another blue. So do we tear? The Spinal's probably not gonna connect. I mean, I can't imagine it would. So we would be getting two cards to block with next turn, and then two for Tear Thunder. I think it's worth it, so we're gonna do this. Eat some cards, or the computer's psychotic and just takes it. All right, this may not be a great a great example video. Um, so two of these cards are basically we can just block with. It doesn't have go again. They're just gonna randomly lightning press. They have the lightning press. So I take one. Now I don't have any arcane barrier. Um, so I think we're just gonna block out with this. They're gonna lightning press it to force through some damage. Oh jeez. All right. Yep. That's right through two Spinal Crushes. So we're just gonna try and get cards out of them. All right, we got. All right, now I feel a little better. I got smacked twice pretty hard, even through Spinal Crushes. So let's see. We've got another tear. Let's see what they do, because otherwise I might just let it through and then tome to recover. Ball lightning. So I'm taking that three. It's actually worth more to block this out. Because even though I have a tome, holding one card's back only gets me one life, and this is actually going to hit for four. So it's a better idea just to do that. Ew, Rosetta. Another two. They have ball lightning. This is okay. Ball lightning's not going to do anything. We'll take two. So we're going to float. Gain four. I don't want to Arsenal Thump right now, unless I knew I had something coming. So we're probably going to Arsenal the Disable. So we'll prep for that, and then we're going to tear. And get some more cards out. Alright, this Briar's crazy. Just discarding everything. So we're going to go attack their Arsenal next turn. This is a fast game too. Um, Depending on what happens, this Command and Conquer is either going to get arsenaled or I'm going to fire it off for a pivot. All right, so they're not doing much. The question kind of is like, how do I want to set up for the end? Dominating the disable isn't amazing. It's just going to force through a little bit of damage. I'm debating if I just cleansing for 10 and see what they do. Um, no, I think preserving life total is actually just smarter right now. So what we're gonna do is just dominate the disable to get some damage in, and then arsenal the command and conquer. Let's get rid of you. That way I can just chip in some damage and then pivot right back out. All right, Briar is crazy. All right, so this hand's kind of garbage. Stamp's nice in this matchup, but it doesn't turn off like plunder runs and stuff. What are you doing? 2. All right, that's a lot. 1 and 9. Um, Question is like I could dominate stuff through, but it's more of like, is it worth it? I don't think it is right now. So we're gonna tank up just a tiny bit. Only question is 6. Yeah, we'll do. We'll come in for 6 because I want to get 2 cards out of their hand. Do I care if they get a token? No. So we lost tempo, but I guess it's fine. All right, Briar's insane. Um, I don't know what the AI is doing. So we can kill. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I can't immediately kill them. Um, that's probably what the computer's thinking is they can't die. So we're gonna defend. So the thing is, because I'm gonna try to go for the end, I don't want them to get an embodiment token. Um, so yeah, we're gonna use the command and conquer to pivot into a dominated spinal. So we'll do 2 there, 2 there. Don't lightning press me. Okay. This way I get a surge token. I go threaten, try and get 2 cards out of them or some armor, and then clear the way for the spinal. Creepers? Alright, they kept everything. So what we're going to do is actually kind of the same. We're going to throw all of our equipment into this. So if I keep this whole hand, I can dominate for 11. Otherwise, I'm dominating for 9. And they can do 1, 2... I can do 2. So at most I can do 5. So 4, draw a card. You're not allowed to draw a card. Yeah, I'm not giving them an embodiment token. So we're just gonna dominate. We're gonna arsenal the Pummel and then try and kill them with whatever. Yeah. 4, and then Rosetta me. Sure, that's fine. Even though I am going pretty ham, they're just like chipping away at me. So dominate, and if this gets stopped, I have a Pummel for the next turn. Not gonna stop it. Nope. All right. So we still skirted through, even though we had a weird start. Let's go again. So just hitting refresh, and here we go for another one. All right, we're going first again. Man, Briar can't block for. Briar can't block. We're actually just gonna Showtime. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna Showtime, and I need to clear the way for the cripple. So depending on what we get for for blues, we can either cripple or we can spinal. So I'm gonna arsenal spinal. This is actually more important. All right, so our hand's garbage. Good to know, game. We are likely dumping. We're likely dumping most of this hand. Alright, all I'm hoping for right now is Showtime to give me a blue so I can hammer back. 5. Yeah, let's block 5. All I'm praying for is Showtime to dig me out of this. What we got? Rosetta? Yeah, I don't care about that. 2. Yeah, we're gonna throw this at it. Preserve our life. Alright, come on, Showtime. There we go. Hammer. This game's not gonna go. This game is never gonna go to fatigue, so my pitch stacking honestly doesn't matter. All right, this AI is insane. um, so that's the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we do have enough for a spinal. If we can't do it, I can always command and conquer, then pivot out. It's really just seeing what they do because I have no tempo right now, so we're kind of just waiting for a good time to take a hit and then come at them for a lot. So 7, draw a card, 1 extra damage. They're not going to have an arsenal. If they draw, if they do hit, they will have an arsenal. So the question is, they have no armor. I can just spinal them. Yeah, so if, I'm just gonna spinal them, set up the command and conquer to whatever they arsenal next turn. I'm gonna hit it. So we'll dump you. So I take 5. Yep. Oh yeah, and it double hits. So let's do spinal. So they could potentially still stop this if they have a non-attack action. Yeah. Oh, why did they? Oh, I'm at less life. Okay, sorry. I can't math. All right, that was good. All right, so we're through on that one, and now I can. Now they're stalled out, so I can just command and conquer whatever they put in. And I want to get Tome of Fyendal in. It's not the end of the world. All right, so they didn't do anything. They just made a token. So you're usually sideboarded out. I'm gonna just. I'm just gonna fire command and conquer. You have to respect it. Give me 2 cards. Nope. What did I get? Ooh, a plunder run. Get this in. And alright, so we've got no tempo, so we're tanking up. Now the question is, do I want to tome now and dig for stuff? And I don't think I do. I kind of just want to hammer. Yeah, you're not allowed to hit. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna toss one of these blues, see what we get. Nothing. So we're just gonna have to be patient. This is what I'm kind of trying to learn with these new matchups, is being patient with this. 4. Yeah, we'll sink this and still dig. I don't need you. Spinal. Okay. So while I do want to spinal them, the question is, do I want to do it now? Let's see. It'll net me 2. I'll have 1 floating. I need to hit. I'll need to hit 1 blue to spinal them. Basically, I'll have Seismic Surge. I'll net 1 off of the Mage Master Tome, so that's 2. So I'd have 2 chances to hit a blue, but then I don't even dominate it. So I feel like that's not worth it. I feel like we just hammer. I feel like we hammer and wait, and then try and get some good stuff. All right. At least I got a card out of them. Okay, so this is pretty nice, where I can tome recover from what I get hit with, and then spinal into a cripple, or back to back. Ooh, four. They got no crazy on hits, right? And then it was a entwine. No, we're taking this. I'm not too worried about the embodiment right now, just because they have no armor, so we're still gonna come in for a lot. So tome, reset. All right, so now they're pretty screwed. So to plate, Bravo, spinals, 8, we have 9. 9 available, so we're good. Bravo, plate, yep, and then smack. I had 2 floating in case there's a shenanigan pummel. They took all of it. Normally they would just throw something at this, but now they don't have a turn, and I have a cripple. So of this, one of these cards is I can throw away, or I can save it for the next turn for a terrace, for like another hit. Um, Honestly, I kind of want to save Asunder. So that means these 3 have to be spent. They can hit me, get an embodiment. Yeah, they can't stop a cripple. That's fine. A dominated cripple is just gonna go straight through. All right, so take it again. I don't know. This computer's psychotic, and we'll arsenal that. So for me to get through, I could just cripple them again. Um, Actually, we're going to use armor on this because if they get an embodiment token, then they can maybe survive. So we're going to do this. They finish? No. All right, so this they're going to get 2 embodiment tokens, so they can probably survive my cripple, but that's fine. Oh, they didn't fuse it, so they get 1. All right, so they should still be dead. So if they block with a 3, it's still going to come. It'll go to a 4, and then I still kill them on 7. So here, assuming this is for a kill, unless something crazy happens. Yep. All right. Yeah. So this is what I mean. Briar doesn't really block well. They usually just try and race you. So let's just do one more. This computer's kind of nutty because they're just taking hits, but also trying to play out a lot of these the strings is kind of complicated because usually Briar wants to go like non-attack, non-attack, hit you with something. Oh, this one doesn't have snatch. I probably should put that one in. Well, we'll do that for the next video. So I actually just want to throw this at it, and I want to get the I want to hit him with the spinal. Yep. Let's preserve our life. And what do we get? I can just go straight into a dominated spinal. I don't know how smart that is. Um, I think getting cards out of them is going to be more important. So actually, yeah, we're going to dominate it and throw it at them, but all I'm trying to do is just eat this. So we'll chew up some armor. If they throw creepers at me, yeah, that AI is insane. One more? Yep. Okay. Normally, I would expect like a piece of armor and something else, but so could I go tear asunder? Yes, but should I? No. All right, this can't hit. Whatever this is. 4. I really want to save Tome. Um, yeah, we'll block it out. So we're gonna basically go a little passive. I'm just gonna hammer. What you doing? 2 and 2. Yep. Um, Honestly, let's preserve life. Even though it's going to be less of a hammer spam, I need to keep my life total high until I find a pivot. This is where trying to be patient, which this is very different than playing a person. Um, the AI is, notoriously kind of foolish, um, but it's still good practice, kind of practicing your lines and your thought process. So four, geez, that was a yellow press lightning. So six. Yeah, we're gonna block and we're gonna go hammer, lightning press it. We'll sink. You know what? I'm gonna leave the righteous cleansing because I want to guarantee a hammer for six. I could go dig, but there's nothing that I would want to dig for. So we're just gonna come in and just be patient. So let's see. We got a sink tear. This is okay. Depending on what they come at with, I might just block it, or I might just throw away this hand too. I'm not terribly impressed with it. Hit me again. All right, Mavrian. They break the link. So if they hit, they get a rune chant. Um, I'll just keep blocking. I'm not impressed with this hand. I just want to pitch tear. 2 and 2. Sure, we'll sink it. Basically, I'm being chipped away at, but it's good practice. Just kind of doing the decision making on when do I want to block, when do I want to pivot. All right, I got a card out of their hand. Most Briar players will actually just take that to the face. Um, this is okay. I have a pummel and a disable, but I'm probably just going to end up hammering. 4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to throw both of these at it. I'm just going to keep waiting. We'll just be patient. All right, hammer for 6. Let it through? Or no? Yep, let it through. All right, so this next turn's probably all blocking too. Unless I get something spicy. Uh, this is going to be the last card I want to defend with. So we'll see where this goes. 4, go again. Yeah. Let's get rid of the pummel because I want another block 3. That's good. Did they not have go again? Well, if they don't have go again, then this turn may actually be pretty good. So I think we're just gonna take this. Yep. All right. So in that situation, I was expecting Briar to throw their hand at me, um, but because they're not, we're gonna go see if we can pivot out of this. So I got nothing good to save, but I'm still gonna smash them. Let's get you rolling. I do have this, so I have 1 extra. Yeah, there's no point. All right. I'm gonna crush through, grab 2 cards. Yep. Don't care. We're never getting to the pitch. I actually have taken Remembrance completely out of this deck. I'll probably do another deck tech video on just where I ended up, but I just never actually get to the bottom of my deck now when I'm playing this kind of more aggressive version, even against like not just the computer, against other people when I'm out practicing on TTS or at the shop. Um, I kind of smell blood in the water, so I want to actually just dominate or disable at them and just start chipping their health away. So we got 1 card we can throw away, and then I'm going to dominate through 4. I can guarantee I can guarantee 4. It's probably going to be more like 5, but they didn't fuse it, so it's just 4. Yeah. We're gonna go into race mode now. Even though I am basically playing off the top, I have such a huge life point lead that I'm just gonna start smashing. So we're 5. So ideally, there's only 2 to 3 turns left in this game. There's the meme. Depending on what they throw at us, I actually will probably play the Thump. So when talking about Thump, I could do a whole like thing about it. It's not that it's an amazing card; it's that it's a blue that blocks for 3, so it already fulfills our criteria, and then randomly it's good. So we're taking all this. All right, we're gonna meme them, and usually this just scares them into doing something like a defense reaction, but we're just gonna hit them, knock out 2 cards. If that was a red, they'd be dead. But all right, so we don't really have tempo. What I kind of want to do is CNC, and then CNC to get a Seismic Surge and set up the cripple, so I can afford to throw away. I can afford to throw away 1 Command and Conquer. I don't want them to get an embodiment token to put them in a bad spot. Rosetta me. Yeah, you're not getting an embodiment off that. That's fine. So we're gonna set up and CNC. Throw your hand at it. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. And then see what I blocked out the now they didn't have the embodiment token, and now all their non-attacks are 2s, so it chewed through their hand. All right, so we don't have a dominate, but I can either play this slow. Oh wait, no, I do have a dominate. What am I talking about? Yeah, you can have your embodiment token. This is game. Come on. All right, that smashes through. All right, so that was it. I did 3 games in a row. I probably should have Snatch in that Briar build. I need to just kind of see what's going on at UK Nationals and then update it. But the computer is still the computer. It does some crazy things. And then I'll probably do another deck tech video and just where I ended up for my Nationals deck. But with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.